Good evening and welcome from the home of cricket here in UAE. This is Sharjah Cricket Stadium and it's Royal Phoenix Clinic presenting 35th Sharjah Ramadan T20 League 2024 powered by Fan Code. Well, this is going to be game number 16 and it's 7 district seniors taking on AZ Sports. This is going to be another cracker of a match where 7 districts look to get another 2 points, and AZ Sports would like to have points as well on the table. Well, without further delay, let me take you in the middle where Adnan Arif will be having the all-important toss.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Match number 16 of the Royal Phoenix Clinic LLC presents 35th edition of the Sharjah Ramadan T20 League 2024. Match between 7 districts and AZ Sports. Let me introduce you to the 3 most important men of this match. Starting from my right, it's the match referee, Mr. Tehseen Javed, followed by the captain of 7 districts, Haider Ali. Last but not the least, it's the captain of AZ Sports, Vibor. Well, it's toss time, and 7 districts, the home team, will be flipping the coin. Heads. Heads is the call. And heads it is, Vibor. Yeah. Thank you. You won the toss.
We'd like to bat first.
Right. Any particular reason behind batting first?
I think they've played 2 games on this wicket, so obviously it's a used wicket. We tried to make the most of it, and hopefully it gets or deteriorates as the match goes on.
Right. What do you think would be a good total on this track?
Looks like a flat wicket, although a few matches have been played on it. I think anything over 170 is a decent score.
Right. Any changes to your playing 11 from the last match?
Yeah, a few changes, a few new faces coming in. There's a lot of cricket going on in the UAE, so it's important to manage workload of the players as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck and give us a good game. Right. Haider Ali, toss हार गए हो, क्या करना चाहते थे पहले?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। प्लान हमारा बैटिंग का ही था, लेकिन टॉस जो है वो हमारे हाथ में नहीं है, तो कोई नहीं, अगर बॉलिंग भी आई है तो इंशाल्लाह जो अपना बेस्ट है वो इंशाल्लाह करेंगे।
राइट. कितना आपको लगता है स्कोर सही होगा इनको रुकाने के लिए?
पिच अच्छा लग रहा है, बट जिस तरह का पहला मैच हुआ लो स्कोरिंग था 140, अगर आप देखें तो शारजा की जो हिस्ट्री है यहाँ पे हमेशा 200 भी चेज़ हुआ है, तो लेकिन आज पिच थोड़ा लग रहा है, तो कोशिश करेंगे कि 120 तक जो है वो इनको पकड़ें, ताकि चेज़ में जो है वो बाद में आसानी होगी, क्योंकि ड्यू नहीं है तो बॉल जो है यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा होल्ड होगा।
राइट. कोई चेंजेस प्लेइंग 11 पिछले मैच से?
ऑलमोस्ट हमारी सेम टीम है, एक चेंज है और वो अवैस खेल रहे हैं, बस बाकी सब।
Alright, good luck. Give us a good game. So that's the news from the center. It's AZ Sports who won the toss and decided to bat first.
Well, the smart-looking Adnan Arif, man in black, announcing that AZ Sports have won the toss and they have opted to bat first. Let's go through the sides. 7 districts led by Muhammad Haider, the captain. Abdul Ghaffar, good to see him back. Haider Ali as well, one of the star of the ILT. Zishan Nasir, very good bowler. Wahab Hassan, watch out, it is in-swingers. Rais Ahmed, the big hitter. Muhammad Sagir, another brilliant all-rounder. Awais Ahmed, Muhammad Irfan, whoa, what a player they are. Afaq Shahid and Saqib Jamil as well. Plenty of talent. AZ Sports led by Vibor Yadav, he is a very good all-rounder. Anjum Zishan Khan, Abdur Rahim, Kuldeep Lal, Prem Thakur, Ajay Vajeta, Shakir Afridi, good to see him in AZ Sports side. Sushan Thapar, Bhuta Singh, Zian Ghyas and Muhammad Riswan. Plenty of talent over there as well, and AZ Sports will definitely be looking to surprise the seniors, 7 district seniors. They would like to get some points on the points table. And to talk more about that, I have been joined in the comm box, my dear friend Riswan. Welcome, Riswan.
Thank you so much. Different plans out tonight. They've been down under in the previous encounter against 7 districts in an I-10 league at the ICC. They definitely would want to take a sweet revenge of it. And looking at the side, Bhuta Singh Gary, Mohammad Rizwan, Vibor Yadav, Ajay Vajeta was quite handy in his approach alongside Prem Thakur. This will be a good contest, but they've got to play out of their skin to topple a top-notch side like 7 districts.
Well, beautiful sight of the Sharjah. You can see that very famous Caterpillar Road and that football's ground to facilitate, to provide an extra bit of exercising opportunities to these cricket players. What a venue, an historical venue. We always used to see this venue back in 90s in my childhood when I used to go to school, and love to see that clash happening between the greats of Sachin versus Wasim Akram and Tony Greig in the comb box alongside Michael Holding and Jeffrey Boycott. Do you remember, Riswan, those days, or you were not born at that time? I'm not sure.
This venue brings you so many memories associated with cricket, especially in the one-day internationals. An iconic ground, the likes of Sachin Tendulkar, Javed Miandad, and what an exposure for these cricketers out there to go and experience those cricketing conditions. You've got to be lucky to go and play out there, and equally for us, a great opportunity to be commenting on in the ongoing Ramadan League here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Indeed, it's a great opportunity, and every time we come to comment here in this commentary box, it is all player indeed. We feel a lot of joy. This is the game we emotionally attach, and we love this game a lot, and it always gives us a kick to move on with our life. And seeing 7 districts, one of the quality side, playing today against AZ Sports, and AZ Sports has got an opportunity. You know, if you are brave enough, if you are skillful, and if you want to achieve something big, what they call in English is that not a failure, but little hope is crime. So if you are competing with one of the toughest side in the UAE domestic circuit, this is an opportunity for you. Go full bang bang, do your best, and there is a different joy when you compete such side, and if you can cross the line, well, it's a bonus for you. Even if you don't cross the line, still you will fight hard, and it gives you immense pleasure.
AZ Sports, you know, he's formed a team close to 5 months ago. He's streamlining the things accordingly. He's almost there with the batting lineup and the bowling lineup. They just need to, you know, iron out some issues with the way they approach their game, and accordingly it will be a good contest. Otherwise, Ahmed will be the left arm seamer starting the proceedings from the Bukhatir end.
Well, seems like game is going to get resumed, and it's Heather Ali, slow left arm spinner, and he will be starting the proceeding. What a performance he has displayed in the recent ILT 2024, one of the star player from UAE domestic circuit, the highest wicket taker as far as bowler is concerned, who has played in the recent ILT from the local cricketers, and he will be operating round the wicket.
Beautiful delivery to start off with. Prem Thakur and Ajay Vachata starting the batting proceedings for AZ Sports, and they will be eyeing to go for big score in the power play. They've won the toss and elected to bat first. They certainly have their plans lined up.
Well, there's a slip in place. That's good to see. And right on the money, Haider Ali. He started where he left here in Sharjah before the break.
Well, Ajay Vacheta and Prem Thakur, they've been contributing towards the scores of AZ Sports. It's just that they have not been able to cross that line against these mighty sides. Can they produce something special out tonight? Beautiful piece of delivery. No damage done. 3 dot balls on the trot, and that's a great start for Haider Ali.
Well, it was an arm ball. He's a tough competitor, a very agile in nature, a very aggressive. Well, another very good delivery. Another good quality is that Haider Ali, he will go through his over very quickly and doesn't give too much time to the batter to think.
A short run up, quicker one, and the variations that he brings is quite impressive. Prem Thakur slightly under pressure, and those dot deliveries will create certain pressure for sure. And they've got one deep mid wicket in position and a long off. Well, 5 dot balls on the trot. What do you read about the pitch, Nadeem?
Well, definitely the pitch is fantastic for the spinners, but you are playing a T20 game, and I always have a belief that the best defense is to attack and do not let a spinner settle down with his line and length.
Dream start for Haider Ali, dream start for 7 districts. None for none after first.
Well, Awais Ahmed getting up. What a bowler he is. Watch out those sharp in swingers to the right-handed batters. He targets the stumps. He is a wicket taker. And he is one of the prime left-arm fast bowler in UAE domestic circuit.
Well, definitely he is. Awais. He complements the other bowler from the other end, Haider Ali. Can he get off the mark in style with a wicket? Beautiful delivery, huge appeal, and has been given. Ajay Vacheta not happy there, but umpire feels that's going on to hit the stumps.
Well, it hit the pad first and then the bat. So spot on with his decision, Kashabila. And what I just mentioned a little while ago, that watch out the in swingers of Awais. He likes to bowl full, and that late in swing which rapidly comes inside, you got to be careful playing across the line. Ajay Vajeta paid the price. Golden duck for him. Awais struck here, and it's none on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. When it's Zain Ghias out there in the middle, much earlier than he would have expected. He's right-handed batter and he will be facing the music. It's Ahmed. Will come hard at him. Watch out that in-swinger.
Just as when we were speaking about the maiden overs from the first one, and Awais started off with a wicket. Great start for 7 districts. Yet again, beautiful piece of delivery. Managed to get his blade there. And the first runs on board for AZ Sports.
Well, Ghias off the mark with a single on the very first ball and in a rage. Not a comfortable shot, but he has rotated the strike. And Awais, every time he sprints in, he bowls, he creates something out of nothing.
That's the sign of a quality bowler, isn't it? Awais being absolutely spot on. Full length. Thakur misses it. Struggling clearly out there. He was struggling up against spin. He's now facing the tunes of Awais. Well, he definitely wants to get off the mark.
Well, he's clearly overcautious, isn't it, Thakur? It was a juicy full toss and he just missed it. It was an opportunity for him to put it away for some runs. Awais is a kind of bowler who is not very tall, but he is very slippery.
Flicked off the wrist straight to the fielder. Opportunity if it hits directly. Lucky there for Prem Thakur. He gets off the mark after facing 8 deliveries. Is that a good decision to bat on when you're playing up against a mighty side like 7 districts, Nadeem?
Well, there are 2 theories to it. The first theory is to, instead of getting hammered all around the park, why you don't want to bat first and give yourself a fair chance. And there is another theory, might be they wanted to put good amount of runs on the board and later on trying to put an extra bit of pressure on 7 districts. And let me tell you, 7 districts, they are famous that they are not a good chasers.
Full toss straight to the fielder. No damage done. Well, AZ Sports clearly feeling the heat in the middle of the stadium while the cool breeze is traveling across the wicket. AZ Sports still is feeling the heat. Prem Thakur, Ghias. Well, great opportunity for these youngsters out there to showcase their talent at an iconic venue.
Oh, beautiful delivery. How did it miss? Awais with a little inquiry. Obviously, he cannot be given leg before it was missing the leg stump, but what a delivery. A narrow escape for the batter. It's 2 on the board for the loss of 1 after 2 overs.
Hyder Ali, they've managed to get a boundary, Prem Thakur, bisecting those 2 fielders out there, and the room on offer and comfortably placed.
A very good shot. This is on the back foot, punching toward the offside in the gap, and the best thing about it is that positive intents. That is what you required, especially when you are up against a spinner. Do not allow him to settle down with his line and length.
Beautiful delivery. Hyder Ali, he will definitely start throwing puzzles at you. You'll have to come back with a different approach to tackle a bowler of Hyder Ali's caliber. hit high up in the air, and that would be the first maximum. Prem Thakur, he's got that maximum after that boundary.
Well, what a shot. Thakur with the very positive intents, and he has got some power behind that shot apart from the timing, and he was expecting an orthodox spin from a left-handed bowler. So it's a very good over so far.
Intentions quite clear. He took a bit of time there, policing the pitch, inspecting the conditions. Now he's got a clear work cut out. Prem Thakur. Played with soft hand straight to the fielder. Could be a run out. Had it been a direct hit, it could have been.
Very good running between the wickets. You hit a boundary, you got a 6, and now rotating the strike. Good cricket.
Let's have a look at that. Well, I think he's quite comfortably made it. Ghias will have to tag along, let Prem Thakur play the aggressor's role and be there along with him, stitch a partnership and let the following batters, Bhuta Singh Gary, Vibor Yadav, these are the batters you'll have to watch out for. Bhuta Singh Gary usually is coming down the order. It'll be interesting to see if he's given the opportunity up.
Well, it's in the air. Sagir is a very good fielder. And he takes a very good catch. Remember that he has covered a lot of ground and he was pedaling back, and he is absolutely jubilant.
Athletic. Well, it did quite come off the middle of the bat, but didn't quite have the elevation to cross that boundary rope, and what a catch there from Sagir Afridi. He's made it look so easy. Well, in the end, Ghias just trying to up the ante, will have to depart, courtesy some wonderful catch from Sagir Afridi. He departs after scoring 1 of 4.
Well, that is the end of over number 3, 13 for 2. Well, it's 13 for 2 after 3 overs, and Awais will keep targeting those stumps. And it is Anjum Zishan out there in the middle, but it's Thakur will be facing the next ball.
A short ball. It will be a single. Well, Anjum Nadeem has loads of experience. He's got all the experience that he needs, but he's got to play that sheet anchor role for his team. Leading from the front, Anjum Zishan has been down under in a couple of games previously, off colour. He's a good all-rounder. It's just a case of finding that right momentum.
Well, Anjum Zishan, he definitely can be very handy. He also can hit big shots, and a lovely character. Sports cricket alike provide chance to his team to play into this historic stadium, and very passionate about the game. Will be facing the first ball against Awais.
Right on the money. Beautiful delivery from Awais, and Anjum absolutely had no answers to it. He survives. Well, Anjum Zishan, I just have a question out here. When you have the likes of Vibor Yadav, Bhuta Singh Gary, Mohammad Rizwan Jano, why don't you utilize those batters in the power play? I'm not saying Anjum Zishan is not good in the power play. It's just that those guys have a better capability to hit those maximums and get your team maximum runs possible in the power play.
Well, oh, quick delivery and it hit Anjum. Umpires will definitely like to have a check, but what a bumper coming up from Awais.
That was quicker one. Hit hard and he tried to cover it up, but straight on the helmet. They'll definitely have a concussion check. The umpire Kashif, just to make sure he is all right. You've got to be quite careful when you're up against left arm seamers hitting the deck hard, and right away he looks okay, which is a good news for AZ Sports. Anjum Zishan trying to tuck it, but still the ball was able to find his helmet. So this was a question to you, Nadeem. The likes of Vibor Yadav, I've been seeing Bhuta Singh Gary for a very long time. He used to play for Gulf International. What a destructive batter he is, but he's been played down the order.
Maybe they have a game plan to utilize them a little later. They want to increase depth in their batting order, and they might have thought to tackle especially the likes of Awais and the likes of Haider Ali. Maybe these batters can play them much better compared to those hitters, because if you lose them early, you also can be in big trouble. And meanwhile, oh, what a good shot. Anjum backing himself off and nicely timed the ball. Saghir with a chase, and he is a very quick fielder. Couple of runs added to the score.
Well, I certainly echo with the points that you've made across, but my point still remains the same. You've been associated with the team for quite a few matches, Bhuta Singh Gary and other players out there. When you've seen the kind of skill set that they bring to the table, and especially on these occasions when you're playing up against players like a team like Seven Districts, you might as well take the chances in the power play.
Well, good delivery. Anjum trying to hit the ball, not coming behind the line of the ball. Well, Awais, what a bowler he is. He has seen Anjum, was expecting Yorker, and all of a sudden he bowled him a bumper, and always creating doubt in the mind of the batter. What is coming next?
Probably a quicker one.
Oh, slower one. He has got everything, isn't it? Awais, what a quality bowler he is. 4 overs gone, 16 for 2. Well, Muhammad Haider has brought himself into the attack. He loves to bowl those gentle right arm, medium fast, and let me tell you that Muhammad Haider has got a habit of picking up wickets. He can be very handy, and he has chosen a very good end, and he has got protection as well, long on in place and deep scaling in place.
Oh, definitely a handy bowler, just when your team needs it. And he could be the man with golden arm opportunity had it been a direct hit. Well, he's picked up those crucial wickets as and when required. I compare him to Babar Iqbal of the team Karwan CC. They've always been in the wickets. This was the first wicket at the maximum. This was the boundary, sorry, the opportunity for the run out.
Well, you need to stand behind the wicket. You do not need to come in front of the wicket. These are the basics. Being a fielder or being as a wicket keeper, a technical error, and I'm sure that if he is listening, he is going to correct himself for the next time.
Well, an offer straight to the fielder at the covers. Another wicket goes down. Prem Thakur, who was looking optimistic out there, has to depart. Well, as easy as you like, AZ Sports are losing wickets at regular intervals.
Prem Thakur, he was playing well, but played uppishly and walking back after scoring 13 on 17. Caught by Wahab on the bowling of Mohammad Haider. It's 16 for 3 after 4.3 overs. What a start by 7 districts. Well, Vibor Yadav, right arm, right-handed batter, out there in the middle. A very good all-rounder, and his stay out there in the middle will be very crucial for AZ Sports. He's a very good player, a very good batter. He can hit those big shots. And will be up against Mohammad Haider.
Slow one, played down towards the deep square leg region, will get a comfortable 2 runs. Now, Vibor Yadav, sheer talent. He's been on the numbers board, on the runs board. He's been scoring runs for AZ Sports, plays for another team called as London Royals. He definitely has responsibility on his shoulder to rescue his team, who are in a bit of trouble. Short ball straight to the fielder. Well, what I quite like about Haider is he's bowling the slow channels, but he's got the field to perfection. That's exactly what Haider is doing, bowling to his field.
A very good delivery, right on the money, not providing any width, and a very good over. He has taken a wicket, just gave away 2 runs in the first over. 5 overs gone, 18 for 3. $18 for 3 after 5 overs. 3 bowlers have been utilized and all of them got 1 wicket each. And Haider Ali, change of an end for him, coming from the academy end, and well, it has been hit in the air and long enough. 6. Anjum is definitely capable of hitting using those long handles. This was in his arc and he has dispatched it for a maximum.
He's throwing it out that he can hit those long balls. He's got that potential in him. And is it today that he's going to come big? Zishan Anjum, brilliant maximum to his name.
Oh, look at that. What a gorgeous delivery. Haider Ali can't believe his luck. Just few millimeters away from the stump. Almost scared him up. And that is the key. Don't bowl fast. Try to give a loop. Ball spin. Oh, chance for the run out, and Anjum will have to walk back. It was never a single. Terrible misjudgment on the behalf of Anjum Zishan. And he can't believe anybody else other than himself. Look at that. Just played straight to Saghir. Saghir is one of the sharpest fielder, not only for 7 districts, but also all over UAE. You can't take risk against his arms.
But just when Anjum Zishan was looking explosive, he got that maximum. Well, just trying to get off strike, Anjum Zishan could only find the fielder for a run out. He'll have to depart. He played 8, scored 8 of 8. AZ Sports are 24 for 4. Shots from the textbook. A good cricketer. He'll be put to test today up against a mighty 7 district side. They've got a slip in place, and Haider Ali is absolutely spot on.
Kuldeep will be facing his first ball. Haider Ali, well, on the leg side, nicely played, tucked away for a single off the mark, Kuldeep. Well, plenty of problems for AZ Sports. They are scoring only at 4.3 per over, and they have lost 4 wickets. They need to build a partnership and also with a healthy run rate. They want to have minimum 150 on the board to test the batting of the 7 districts. They bat deep and also provide their bowlers a fair chance to defend.
6 overs gone. AZ Sports 25 for 4.
Well, AZ Sports won the toss, opted to bat first. A decision really did not went in their favor so far. They have struggled against all kind of bowlers which are applied so far by 7 districts. Last 4 wickets on just 25 runs, and power play as well done and dusted. Mohammad Haider bowling to Yadav. Well, punched on the ground for a single.
Well, it will be at the responsibility of Vibor Yadav to rescue his team out tonight. He'll have to bat deep. They've got 13 overs and 3 deliveries left. Even if they can manage to get close to 120, 130, they'll give some sort of a chance for their bowlers to defend. I was trying to remember the game from the I-10, which was held at ICC. AZ Sports won the toss and they elected to bat first. They put up a score of 108 odd runs on the board, and in response, 7 districts, they've managed to chase that down in 3.3, 3.4 overs. Thanks to some brutal hitting from Ahmed, he scored 80 of 20 deliveries.
Well, Reis is a destructive player. He only knows one way of playing is to hit hard and big. Well, came down the track, no pace offered whatsoever, and Vibor has to change his shot at the last moment. Gets a single. Well, if AZ Sports wants to capitalize, wants to target one bowler, that should be Mohammad Haider. He doesn't bowl too regularly, but there is always a risk factor of losing wickets because Mohammad Haider is very deceptive. He bowls at a very good line and length, do not offer pace, and this wicket sports that kind of bowler. 7 overs gone, 30 for 4.
Runs. Kuldeep Lal will have to play and stitch a partnership alongside Vibor Yadav. And joining me in the comm box is my dear friend and co-commentator Adnan Arif, who's just finished his toss duties. Welcome, Adnan.
Well, I've finished plenty of duties, enough time for me. I've had a nice dinner as well. Late one though, but this is what happens in Ramadan. A good start for 7 districts and how well they've executed the plan, especially in the power play, not letting them get away with anything, and picked up 3 important wickets in the power play. In fact, 4 of them.
Well, great bowling from 7 districts. And a little bit casual approach from AZ Sports. Zishan Anjum, just when he was looking positive, he hit a maximum and a miscommunication landed with a run out. Well, 33 for 4 into the 8 over. They're looking quite slow. But 7 districts would want to bundle them out under 100. That's exactly what is going to be the thought of the day for them.
Oh, what a great delivery that was. Yeah, I remember Haider Ali, who came at the toss. He wanted to wrap up the innings under 120. So far, so good. They're even looking at less than 100 at the moment. Oh, inside edge. Lucky for him. Goes through the legs of the wicketkeeper. He'll pick up a couple of runs here. Vibor moves on to 6 of 9, 8 overs done, 35 for 4. Well, Mohammad Haider, the captain, to continue with his 3rd over. And another opportunity of run out, just slipping through the hands of Wahab. That would have been a certain goner. A big miscommunication once again out there in the center.
You've got to be careful. When Vibor Yadav straight away denied that single, Mohammad Haider, what an outing he's had. He's into his third over. Slower deliveries. Hit back straight towards the timber. It'll just be a single.
Well, good bowling from him. Absolutely. Hitting the right length. Normally, he likes to bowl short or back of the line deliveries. Today, he's going a little fuller and it's reaping the rewards. He's reaping the rewards of bowling it slightly fuller. Picked up a wicket already. Hit down the ground for a comfortable single. So these singles will not affect 7 districts at all. They need runs, plenty of runs here. Kuldeep is one such batter who can hit big for Team AZ Sports, but then again they've lost too many wickets up there at the top.
Brilliant bowling from Hyder. But I'm surprised he doesn't have a mid-wicket in place, and he's bowling those channels aiming at the 4th and 5th stick. He's got the point, gully cover, extra cover, and short long off in position, and he's exactly bowling in those channels.
Well, once again, slightly short in length, but very good captaincy, I must say. He's still got 7 fielders in the circle, asking the batters to go big. And he understands the importance of wickets here.
Punch down the ground. A bit of work for Rais, and he will certainly cut it off. It'll be a couple of runs. 9 overs gone. AZ Sports are 40 for 4.
Well, 9 overs gone, 40 for 4. And look at that, 32 dot deliveries. That goes to show the dominance of the bowling team. They've certainly put the brakes on the scoring rate. Look at that, brilliantly done, very gracefully played. Reminds me of a batter there. I think Sandeep Singh Sandy. Yeah, it had a bit of Sandeep Singh Sandy on that shot.
Well, certainly a glimpse of Sandeep Singh Sandy there. Vibor Yadav. This time the ball keeping low. Straight into the hands of the keeper. 41 for 4. Another 10 overs after these 4 deliveries. AZ Sports struggling at this stage. In the slot, and that's been deposited for a boundary.
Good shot there in the slot. Vibor watchfully playing that under his eyes and playing it wide off that mid-on fielder and bisected the fielders pretty well. Look at that, well wide off that mid-on fielder. Picks up an important boundary for his team, and I really like the captaincy here from Mohammad Haider. He's persisting with 7 fielders in the circle. Looking to go big once again. He makes a pretty good connection. Clears the mid-on comfortably. That's back-to-back boundaries.
A beautiful shot from the blade of Vibor Yadav, and he made it look so easy. And it's a treat to watch when he gets going. Well, they would certainly want to change that field, but they're still persisting with the same one. They want him to go up and above that long on and long off area. Knocks him over. Wahab has got the reward he wanted. Beautiful delivery to get a prize scalp of Vibor Yadav.
Look at that, going through the gates. And it's that mid-on fielder which has done the trick. They persisted with the mid-on up in the circle. And this is what great captaincy is all about. You're looking for wickets. You're putting a statement up. Go over the top. And Vibor Yadav, the captain, falls for the trap set for him. Out on 17 of 15. AZ Sports 49 for 5.
circuit and is playing for AZ Sports for the past 4 to 5 matches. Has got a role to play. First up delivery, I didn't quite like the idea to go after Wahab, and that will bring the end to the over. 10 overs gone, halfway stage. AZ Sports have lost half of the team back in the dugout, 49 for 5. Well, the line belongs to the umpire, and I think is comfortably, probably inches inside the popping crease. To go for a maximum towards that mid-wicket region, and rightly so. He's got that maximum right off the middle of the bat, Adnan.
Yeah, he does have the ability to hit it back. We've seen that in the previous match. And how well has he connected that? Read the length so early, gone into the position, executed perfectly. That's a maximum. A much needed one for AZ Sports. Score moves on to 55 for 5.
Well, I would certainly want to see a mid-wicket in place for both these batters. They're quite strong towards the leg side region. Bisecting those two fielders out there. Yet another boundary. Kuldeep Lal is now playing the aggressor's role. Both of them in the slot. One towards the mid-wicket and one towards that cover region. As easy as you like.
What a good shot that was. 10 of the first 2 deliveries, certainly putting the pressure back on the captain. Short delivery once again, but he has the last laugh. Picks up that important wicket of Kuldeep. And the golden arm, the captain, Mohammad Haider, picks up another wicket. Look at that.
Well, you can never put him off the screen, can you? Every time when he's been beaten for a maximum or a boundary, he comes back and produces that wicket. That's Mohammad Haider for you. Kuldeep Lal, just when he was looking absolutely brilliant out there, will have to depart after scoring 20 of 17. AZ Sports are 59 for 6, and in comes Bhuta Singh Gary. For AZ Sports. Short ball, slow, a bumper straight to the fielder. He will definitely take his chances up against Haider.
Well, Haider just closing on another good outing. 23 conceded and 3.4 overs and picked up 2 important wickets. 59 for 6. In fact, 6. That's flicked off the pads. Very well done by Wahab Hassan. He's a gun fielder. How quickly he got around, and look at that rocket arm straight into the gloves of the keeper, keeping it down to just a single.
Well, last ball of the 11th over, Mohammad Riswan. Short ball, didn't quite time it towards that mid-wicket region. that will be the end of over number 11 for you. AZ Sports are 61 for 6.
Well, Wahab Hassan to continue after picking up that first wicket of the previous over. He'll be a lot more confident. Oh, what a delivery that is. Haider Ali had short covers. He was on his back seeing that delivery. Once again taking it away from the right hander and still persisting with just 2 fielders outside the power play. Goes to show how much confidence the captain has in his bowlers, and also inviting the batters to go over the top, get wickets in the process.
Straight down to the fielder. Well, Mohammad Rizwan will have to be careful up against Wahab. I mean, you cannot just go and see ball, hit ball at this stage. You've got to be watchful, and he's one such batter who throws his bat at everything. You cannot afford to do that, especially up against Wahab. See yet again, 3 deliveries that I've noticed. He's just trying to go for that extra cover region. Absolutely no connection made there. He's got to be careful, Adnan.
Well, he set him up beautifully for the one coming back into the right hander, taking it away couple of times. The last one was the arm ball, missing the stumps, and now once again setting him up for an arm delivery.
Well, he is one such batter who likes pace on the ball. I mean, he's always, more often than not, struggled against the spinner. But yes, once it is in the arc, he definitely can deposit that inside edge. Lucky for Mohammad Rizwan, it didn't hit the timber, and Ghaffar cleans it up with couple of runs there. 12 overs gone. AZ Sports 63 for 6.
Well, Haider Ali to finish up his quota of 4 overs with that last over. This is skied up in the air. He's calling for it himself, getting underneath it, and he'll take that comfortably. He's not going to drop those off his own bowling. Picks up another wicket. And once again, a good bowling change.
Bhuta Singh Giri succumbing to the pressure that has been created from Mohammad Rizwan from the other end. He didn't quite time it, and a straightforward catch to Haider. Bhuta Singh, a prolific batter, will have to depart after scoring 1 of 3. it's tough from Haider Ali to get rid of Puta Singh off his own bowling. Cotton bowled. He's picked up 2 important wickets for his team. 7 districts.
Well, Sushane is the new batter, Sushane Thapar. He's a very handy batter, I can tell you that. Played a really good knock in his last outing here. Very good all-rounder. But he's up against a champion bowler, Haider Ali, who's got plenty of tricks up his sleeve. 2 for 18 for him so far. Oh, coming back in sharply. What a delivery first up to a new batter.
Well, Haider Ali is full of surprises. He's one such batter who's with a bag full of tricks. This one was the catch. Comfortably taken, and look at the celebration from the fan of 7 districts.
That's Nabil Aziz from the junior team. He's got some dancing skills. Good delivery once again. Keeping the batters quiet, creating those pressure, persisting with just 2 fielders outside the circle. In fact, now it's just 1. Gives it air, loop. Just manages to get inside half of the bat. That could have been easy stumping chance. Nevertheless, he's off the mark with a single of the 3rd delivery. Watch out for that arm delivery. Riswan. 2 more deliveries to go.
Well, he'll definitely be eyeing at the mid-wicket and the cow corner. Well, they are getting the mid-wicket in place. Just that one fielder outside the 30-yard circle. Well, still cannot make a connection. You will have to establish those connections, my friend Mohammad Riswan. You've missed out on a lot of opportunities out there.
Well, watch out for that arm delivery. Last delivery of his quota of 4 overs. This is going to be it. Ah, taking the pace off, sticking with that orthodox spin. Watchfully played there in the end by Riswan. End of over number 13, 64 for 7. Wahab Hassan to continue from the other end. 3 overs, 16 and a wicket for him. Persisting with just 2 fielders outside the circle. And look at that, Nabil Aziz continuing from where he left. Hits it hard away from that fielder at mid-off. Wanted to take that second. And Thapar not really happy with the effort of Riswan. That was an easy 2 for the taking. He's just missed out. Well, looking to go big. Riswan, he's got his intentions pretty clear, especially against Wahab Hassan. And connects that one finally off the middle of the bat towards that square leg region. And that will be a boundary, a much needed one for AZ Sports. And it's now time to introduce my co-com, Mr. Nadeem. Welcome back after a short little break.
Thank you very much, Adnan. And what a display of bowling from 7 districts. AZ Sports struggling out there. And oh, good hit. Good hit. And it's a 6. Riswan taking in on against Wahab. What a shot.
Well, in the slot, and he's paid the penalty of it. The maximum penalty. And what a hit that was from Riswan. He was failing to make any connection in the previous over. And he does get a connection on this one. A Very good one. Bowls that away from the hitting arc of Riswan, and rightfully so. This is a better channel for him. If you're going, then go for that full-blooded arm delivery. Back of a length slightly.
Yeah, definitely. This pitch has got plenty of turn, but you need to bowl slow, and yeah, that's where you got to be bowling. Almost clipped that off stump, nearly missed it.
Yeah, that's the length actually to be bowling. Absolutely right, Nadeem. You've seen it all sitting here. The surface has enough for the spinners. Well, you've got to use the surface. You can't be bowling full. That's just easy pickings.
Absolutely. That's the end of over number 14, 76 for 7. After 14, and look at that extras column, nothing out there. What a disciplined performance by the bowlers of 7 districts. Afaq Shahid, right arm medium onto the attack.
Umpire is just waiting for confirmation. He's getting that movement away from the right-hander. This is the first time I'm seeing him. Tell me something about him, Nadeem.
Well, me too, seeing him first time. And not sure whether it's the best of the choice, because the wicket is very much suitable for the off-pace bowlers.
And I think he's heard you there. Straight away brings out that back of a hand slow delivery. And good areas to be bowling. They're persisting with those 5 fielders in the circle.
Oh, once again, beautiful delivery, slow one, beaten Riswan at that occasion. Well, Adnan, surprising for me, talking about AZ Sports, Salman Shahid not playing, not sure whether he has been not selected or he has some other issues. It is hit back strongly. Will get a boundary. Riswan, we have been talking about his batting order. Should have been sent up in the order. He is definitely capable of batting.
Yeah, shimmy down the wicket, takes it on the full and hits it to the safest area of the ground. Straight down the ground towards that side screen to pick up another important boundary. And look at that shape and movement away from the right-hander.
Coming back to the point, Salman Shahid not sure why he is not in the team in this game, and also in the first game there was another youngster, Ehsan Shamrez, contributed well. He played 47 not out and helped them winning the game. He as well not included. You need to have the players on this track who plays as per the proper strategy, play straight, and that is what required. The first extra on the board for 7 districts.
Oh, look at that. That goes to show how disciplined they bowled throughout these 15 overs. 15 overs done, 81 for 7. Let's look at the bowling summary so far. Haider Ali, starting with the new ball, 4 overs, 19 and a couple of wickets for him. Awais was brilliant at the top with the new ball. 2 overs, just 5 8-dot deliveries and a wicket. And Mohammad Haider, the captain, picking up 2 wickets in his quota of 4 overs, giving away just 24. Wahab, I would call it slightly expensive. 28 from him and a wicket. And Afaq, you saw him rolling his arms over in the previous over, giving away 5. Well, it's going to be the golden arm, Ahmed, as the new bowler. He'll be bowling those off spinners to the left-hander and the leg spinners to the right-hander.
Well, straight to the fielder, chance for the run out, direct hit, and it would have been over for Thapar, but a single conceded at the end. Zishan Nasir with a throw, didn't get a chance to do the bowling.
Well, there's plenty in the surface for the spinners, and right call from Mohammad Haider once again to bring the services of Rais on that occasion. Slow enough time for the batter to pick his spot, and he misses it completely. You can see the funny side to it.
Well, the wicket keeper, Saqib, need to be a little careful with the way Riswan is swinging the bat. It is hit in the air, safe enough, and I think it's gone for 6. We got to see the signal from umpire. It was a half tracker. Direction was not correct at that occasion, and Riswan did fantastic job. He shuffled across. Yes, it's a maximum.
Well, enough time for him. He missed out on the previous delivery, but not on that. Oh, good delivery. They take that single. Well, Rais trying to take the pace off the ball. Well, he can bowl with his normal speed. There's enough in the surface. Just get those rotations on, irrespective of how you bowl, flat or fast or slow. If there's enough revolution in the ball, it is going to spin.
Well, coming down the track, and Rais checked his length, still put away for a single.
Well, an expensive over from Rais so far, but he does have the ability to pick up wickets. That will be called a wide. And indeed it is a wayward delivery.
Swept away towards the deep square leg, and another single will get added to the score. It's 92 for 7 after 16 overs. This is the highest partnership so far between these two. They put up 29 between them.
And Riswan is the main contributor in that partnership. Thapar with just 4 of those 30 runs. And how well has Riswan played? Came down the order. He was looking to go big from ball 1 and finally got some connection. That got him going from ball number 8 or 9, I think. Look at that movement away from the right hander or left hander on that occasion. Picks up a single. So this lad, Afaq, can swing the ball both ways.
Well, he has definitely got some varieties. He bowls that lovely slow one. This time proper half volley and punished. No one there in the deep scare, in deep extra cover region. And it's a boundary for Riswan.
Well, an important boundary and important runs for Team AZ Sports. Just getting close to that 6 run rate of 6 and over. Slower delivery. This is tonked down the ground and well wide of the field. This will go the distance as well. Riswan turning it on for AZ Sports. Moves on to 37 of just 28.
Well, it was a slow one and well checked by Riswan and went with the swing of the bat. Enough power and timing. A very good shot. Another 6 for Riswan. He is definitely playing well.
Once again, off-pace delivery. Threw the shot pretty early.
Another slow one and wanted to play across the line. Another single got added to the score in the form of leg byes. So 105 on the board after losing 7 wickets. So off-pace delivery. There was a protection in the deep. Zishan will collect and throw it back. 17 overs gone, 106 for 7.
Well, last 2 overs going for 24. Certainly provided some relief in the camp of AZ Sports. It's now going to be Irfan with those away swingers for the left-hander. And watch out for that back of the hand slower delivery and the off-cutter as well.
Well, a very smart cricketer. One cricketer who has impressed me a lot last 2 to 3 years is this boy Irfan. He is a fantastic batter and very smart bowler. He has a beautiful slow bouncer which he always bowls, and he has got plenty of wickets by bowling that slow one. And look at that.
Spot on there, Nadeem. Chance of a run out at the non-strikers end. That would have been curtains for Riswan had it hit the stump. Not too sure what he was doing, but he should have just gone for it. Saw him jogging in the middle, and Haider Ali, he normally hits, is very accurate with his throw. Missed out on that opportunity on that occasion. Well, 7 bowlers used by 7 districts so far. They still have the services of Mohammad Saghir, Zishan Nasir. Short and wide. This will be straightforward decision. Right then, 7 bowlers being used. Still have the services of Mohammad Saghir, Zishan Nasir. And I think I'm missing out on one more option here.
Well, Hafiz Almas not playing in this game.
No, it's, I'll tell you who is that. It's the big man, Abdul Ghaffar.
Well, how we can miss him? What a bowler he is, Abdul Ghaffar. I'm sure that he will get a chance to bat. Well, what a plenty of all-rounders for this team, 7 districts. And if you are talking about Zishan Nasir, Saghir and Abdul Ghaffar, they are their premium fast bowlers.
Yeah, absolutely. And how well have Mohammad Haider rotated all his bowlers. Once again, slower bouncer, slower bumper we call it these days, takes a single.
Well, this is incredible. They have not utilized their premium 3 fast bowlers, Saghir, Abdul Ghaffar and Zishan Nasir. But they have, over here, they got 7 wickets against AZ Sports, only 111. This shows that how much bench strength they have got, how much options they have got as a captain, Mohammad Haider.
Well, I'm not talking about the bench strength as well. I'm just talking about the playing 11. Plenty of options up for them. And straight away, I mean, you're spoiled for choices as a captain.
and a good competition, a healthy competition to have in your team. It definitely favors your side. Well, a good over so far from Irfan. Just 5 of it.
Rizwan will target to hit the leg side, and he is undone. Knocked him over with a brilliant Yorker. A complete player, Irfan. What a beauty.
He set him up beautifully with those slower deliveries, and this was pace on and in the right area. In the block hole, Rizwan too late to get his bat down, ends up getting bowled, but a well-made 38 from him of just 32 deliveries, certainly providing some belief to the AZ Sports camp. 112 for 8.
Full toss. Put away. Straight to long off. Rice will cut the ball off. A single added to the score. And it's going to be Abdur Rahim facing his first ball. Usually comes at top of the order. And he has been sent down the order in this particular game.
Well, good opportunity for Afaq to come back into the match. Went for 18 in his first 2 overs. And look at that. Very well bowled, but equally well played by Abdur to get off the mark with that single. Well, so Shane Thapar, he's got to do majority of the scoring here. Does have the capability. He's already proved his worth in the previous match. Got 10 deliveries to go. Should be looking to score somewhere around 130.
Well, this is a skyer. Rice. Well, Rice being Rice really did not aggressively approach the ball. It's just a single.
Well, a lucky escape there for Thapar. Not timing that perfectly. An off-pace delivery once again. Afaq, he's mixing the pace up pretty well. Another dot delivery. Well, as a new batter at number 10 for your team, you just got to put your bat on the ball, bring the main man on strike, Thapar. A switch is hit. Trying to switch hit there. And very watchfully bowled by Afaq. Using that crease to his advantage. Those tram lines on both the sides. When you switch as a right-hander or left-hander, even the other side is considered a normal wide.
Well, this time good hit by Abdur Rahim, but did not get the elevation and power behind. Just only found fielder in the deep. Rice with a very comfortable catch, and Abdur Rahim will have to walk back.
Or taking the pace off once again. And Abdur not too sure what he was trying to do. He's got an important batter on the other end. Finally gets out after scoring just 1 of 4 deliveries. 9th wicket down on 115, and the first success for Afaq.
Irfan to bowl the last over of the first innings. Starts off with that pace-off delivery.
Shakir Afridi, what a bowler he is. Relies on his swing, and he will be facing the next ball. Need to get a single and let Thapar be on the strike. But he has some other ideas. Gets a single.
Well, they are just imploding, is all I can say. Not really required there, Sakir, to go for a big one, but he does the job. Gets a single, a much needed single for AZ Sports. Gets the main man back on strike, Sushen Thapar. Well, the field suggests it's going to be another slower delivery.
Not exactly, it was a normal medium pace delivery. Direct hit, not required. Zishan Nasir just testing his arms. Didn't get the chance to do the bowling. Trying to hit the sticks with a throw.
Well, he was actually testing the long on fielder. If he was up to the mark. Almost deceived him. Sakir manages to get the bat down in time and another single. So 4 singles of the first 4 deliveries. Good bowling here from Irfan. Not letting anything loose to the batter to take advantage of.
Well, Thapar playing on 13, on 15. A good knock considering the situation. Only 2 legal balls left in the inning of AZ Sports. Slower one, put away toward the leg side, chase on. Sagir is quick, but the ball was quicker than Sagir. Another boundary coming up from the bat of Thapar.
Well, he does have potential to clear boundaries. And this is what I was talking about. You need to bring him on strike. And how well has he read that slower delivery and pierced the gap beautifully. It's a very long boundary on the leg side for him. And he's done it pretty comfortably. Important runs for AZ Sports. They get over that 120 run mark with that boundary.
Oh, once again, beautiful slower one. Deceived Thapar, and Shakir will get run out. Well, that is the end of AZ Sports. They lost all their wickets exactly on the last ball of their inning, and they have been bundled out on 123. Look at that.
They're going nowhere. Sushen Thapar should have gone for that single. It was the last delivery. And that was a pretty simple run out by the bowler. Well, 20 overs done. 123 all out is what they can manage in the allotted 20. And 7 districts must be really happy with the bowling efforts. Well, let's quickly look at the batting scorecard and the bowling summary as well. Starting with the batting scorecard, Thakur scoring 13 of 17, Vacheta, a golden duck for him. Giyas scoring 1, Anjum 8, Yadav 17 of 15, Kuldeep 20 of 17, and Riswan 38 of 32. Thapar with 17 of 17, providing them that belief, a respectable total to go into the second innings. 123 all out.
Well, a very good performance by the bowlers of 7 districts. Have a look at that. They have utilized 7 bowlers, and remember that still no Sagir, no Zishan Nasir, and no Abdul Ghaffar. Haider Ali starting, taken 2 wickets in his 4 overs, gave away 19 runs. So has Muhammad Haider, 2 wickets to his name, gave away 24 runs. But what a spell of bowling bowled by Owais in his 2 overs, just gave away 5 runs, and he got the very first wicket for 7 districts. And Wahab chipping in with another wicket. So has Afaq, and so has Irfan in the end. Rais is the only bowler who couldn't get the wicket, gave away 11 runs in his over. Only 5 extras conceded. Very disciplined bowling coming up from all the bowlers of 7 districts. They restricted AZ Sports only to 123 and got all their 10 wickets. So 124 will be the target for 7 district seniors against AZ Sports in their allotted 20 overs, and the required run rate is just 6.2 per over. We will take a short break and we will catch you back with the live actions as 7 districts going to start their chase. Game number 15, where 7 districts is about to start their chase against AZ Sports of this ongoing 35th Sharjah Ramadan T20 League 2024, powered by Fan Court, presented by Royal Phoenix Clinic. Well, 7 districts will have to chase down this target of 124 set by AZ Sports against them, and they'll have to achieve that in their allotted 20 overs, and they have got a very economical run rate, I will say. It's only 6.2. The kind of batters 7 districts have got, looks like they are definitely on top of this game. If you see the statistics as of now, and it's a big man, Ahmed, a big hitter, is out there in the middle, and he is in a tremendous form. Recently, he has scored 80 runs, 80 plus runs in just around 20 balls, and what a knock that was. And he will be up against very talented left-arm fast bowler Shakir Afridi. He likes to bring the ball back to the right-handed batter, and if he can pitches it in the right area, the way we have seen earlier Awais was doing, he will be very lethal and ruthless to handle. Shakir Afridi has a habit of picking early wickets, setting his field, and seems like he has chosen to bowl over the wicket, and that is the good strategy. Being a left-arm bowler, if you can bowl those in-swingers from the over the wicket, let the batter drive to you towards the extra cover, and that's where you create the gap. Shakir will try, and a little bit towards the leg side. A single conceded on the very first ball. And Shakir, if he can pitches the ball in the right areas, he can be very dangerous. And surprisingly, it's Haider Ali out there as opener. That is something first time I'm seeing Haider Ali opening for 7 districts. He has already got his name as the highest ranking as a bowler. So seems like he also want to showcase his talent with the bat in hand. Oh, beautiful outswinger. Haider Ali standing from its place and just throwing his bat to it. This is something Haider Ali will have to learn as an opener, especially when you are facing the likes of Shakir Afridi. The ball is swinging, you need to come right behind the line of the ball. Well, to continue commenting here in the com box, it's going to be Riswan. Riswan, how you see this match heading in which team's favor?
Well, thank you, Nadeem. Beautiful delivery first up, and Shakir Afridi, a huge appeal, but definitely there's nothing in there, or has he got him? We'll have to wait and watch.
Well, I think Kashav is convinced. He's just checking with the square leg umpire whether the ball did carry or no. So that means that, yes, I think Haider is struggling. Kashav is checking whether the ball carried or not. I think he is going to recheck with the TV umpire. So seems like 7 district. They have lost their first wicket in the form of Haider Ali. If the ball is taken neatly over there, and it looks like that he has taken neatly, but still we have to wait. It is the TV umpire going to make the decision.
It's tight, isn't it? It did deflect from the batter there. Let's have a look. It's been taken cleanly for sure. My concern is whether it had that feather touch on the way back to the keeper. He's collected it cleanly for sure, and I think he will be gone.
It's given out So Haider Ali is walking back, caught behind on the bowling of Shakir. Shakir has lived it up to its repetition, getting the wicket early for AZ Sports. Haider Ali walking back without disturbing the scorer, faced two balls, caught by Thakur on the bowling of Shakir.
Well, brilliant piece of umpiring, I would say. Kashif, he did not rush through to make that decision. He took a bit of time, consulted with the square leg umpire, then it was referred to the third umpire. You can certainly take those chances when you're not 100% sure. Well, I'm pretty much pleased with that. And Shakir got his first wicket in the form of Haider Ali, sending him back to the dugout after scoring a duck.
A very talented player, very talented all-round player, I must say. Wonderful fielder, amazing batter, and a brilliant bowler. One of the brightest future potential for UAE domestic circuit, and he will be facing Shakir.
A left arm seamer to a left arm. Look at that swing on offer and pierced it between those fielders out there. Will be a single. Mohammad Irfan gets off the mark, and Shakir Afridi, rightly so, creating that pressure in the first over, seeming away from the left-hander on that occasion.
Well, let me tell you that he can trouble even Rais as well if he pitches the ball in the right area. When I say right area, means bring the ball back from outside off. Finish it on the off stump. That's where you should be targeting. Let's see what Shakir does. Yes. A better delivery. And in a rage will get him a single.
Smartly operated. And this is the test of time for a bowler of Shakir's caliber. When you're bowling up against some top-notch batters of the 7 districts, Rais Ahmed and Mohammad Irfan. Remember, Shakir Afridi was belted for 27 runs of 1 over in the recently match at the I-10 at ICC Academy. But he can take that opportunity to take that sweet revenge. Beautiful seaming away, but that will be the first boundary for 7 districts. Irfan using the pace on offer and guiding it to perfection.
Well, he was definitely beaten with the swing, but the best thing which Irfan has done, that he has played with the soft hand, and that is the way to play, especially when the ball is swinging. Well, it's 7 for 1 after first over, and there is a change in the voice in the phone box. Joining me, it's Adnan Arif. Welcome, Adnan.
Thank you, Nadeem. Well, with on offer, you can't be bowling there. He likes it. He likes to use the pace. And he's a very strong player through the offside. That was the wicket. Very well carried to the keeper. No doubts on that one. A good decision in the end.
Once again, cutting it away, but there is plenty of fielders on the offside. Well, Anjum is bowling an off spin. He also can bowl those gentle medium paces. I think not a bad choice considering. Not a bad choice, but unless you bowl at the right area. This was pitched up on the offside, small boundary, and Rais is a batter who can clear the boundary at any ground here in UAE.
Well, absolutely. And in the slot as well on that occasion, enough time for him to get underneath it and lift it over the cover region for a maximum. What a shot that was. Glorious. He's very strong through that side. Wanted to hit boundaries in the previous two delivery through the gap, but plenty of protection, as you said, and the right option was to go over the top, and he's just screamed that for a maximum. That should get him going. Moves on to 8 of 5 deliveries.
Well, he wastes very less energy. Rais playing those shots, it was easily done. Anjum should have been bowling within the stump. Let him play across the line. There is a deep mid wicket in place. There is a deep long on in place. Utilize those fielders, and there is a big boundary. A miss hit can cause a wicket to Rais, and that should be the strategy. Bowling outside off will not really help.
They're still persisting with that long on and mid-wicket fielder. But again, he's got to just adjust his line, come onto the stumps with on offer. Just missed out on that occasion, looking to hit hard through the cover region.
Anjum, or better, no, this time another 6. A juicy full toss onto the legs, and Rais has got those lovely wrists in place. Look at that.
Look at the adjustment in the end with the bat. Just moving his hand and using the wrist perfectly to his advantage. Picks up a maximum once again. So 2 6s in this over of the bowling of Anjum, and he can't afford to be bowling wayward delivery, especially against the likes of Rais Ahmed.
19 for 1. Still a ball to go in the second over. Once again outside off and punish. What a shot. Hit the fence like a flash. A boundary conceded in the last ball of the second over.
Well, 16 of that over. A very expensive one. And Rais is not going to miss out on those opportunities. Though the first 2 was hit straight into the fielder's hand, this one pierced the gap pretty nicely. 2 overs done, 23 for 1. Well, Sakir, with a wicket in his first over, is back to bowl his second over now. A short and wide opportunity for the batter, and I think he's missed out on an opportunity here to put it away for a big one. Wide call, and rightfully so. There was enough width on that one. And that movement away with the slip in place. You can't be digging it short there. You've got to pitch it up like the way you did to Heatherly. Oh, almost carried to that first slip. This is sort of line and length he's got to be bowling. Very good delivery to follow up that wide. A single taken.
Well, Adnan, the best thing with why I always consider Irfan is a very smart cricketer, that he knows ball is swinging And when he gets the ball outside off for the drive, he is not going hard at it. He is going with a soft hand. Even if he is getting edge, the ball will not carry to the slip fielder. That is what the coaches always tell you. When the ball is swinging, play with a soft hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Not too much pace on the surface as well. Very well bowled and very well played in the end, using the pace of the bowler to his advantage. And this will trickle away for a boundary. Placement, the key there. What a shot once again from Rais to pick up another boundary for him.
Not as full as Shakir was expecting to bowl. Look at that. And nicely handled by Rais. Just showing us he is not just able to hit those big sixes, but also equally capable of playing those delicate shots.
Back of the hand, slower delivery, picked up well and over the long off fence for a maximum. What a hit. How well he spotted that change up delivery from Sakir. Got into position early.
Well, Shakir is trying too many things. This time slow one and picked it nicely by Rais, and when he hits, it stays as hit. Go fishing the ball outside the boundary, and Shakir, if he can stick to his basic plan, is to bowl those in swingers in the right channel. I think that is going to get him the success.
Short and wide. This is bread and butter for Rais. What a shot. He's too strong on that side of the wicket. You can't be giving him width. He'll make you pay all day long.
Well, not sure what's going on over there in the mind of Shakir. He is not sticking to his strengths. His strength is to pitch the ball up and let the swing going, but not taking any credit away from Rais. He is in a tremendous form, tremendous hitter of the cricket ball, and look at that. An uppercut over deep point region for yet another six. He has already hit 4 sixes so far in this little inning. 34 on 11. And Shakir has been hammered in this over.
Well, change of angles, and it's just playing into the hands of Rais. He knows that the ball is going to come in with that angle. Uses it perfectly to his advantage. Picks up another boundary. So he's putting on a show here. Moves on to 38 of just 12.
Look at that. Improvisation at its best. Rais has shown us everything. He has played a beautiful delicate cut shot, played an uppercut shot, a scoop, and then a scoop for a 4, and then a lofted inside out shot for a maximum. What a player. Coming back to Shakir, whenever Shakir gets into trouble, he will bowl round the wicket and he will target the stumps. And Rais knows very well that.
Well, last 11 deliveries going for 38 runs. That has been the dominance of Rais in this innings. Good connection once again, enough to clear that mid-off fielder, and another boundary. 26 of that over, a very big one. So the last 2 overs getting them 42 runs. 7 districts off to a flyer now. 3 overs done, 49 for 1. Well, it's going to be left arm spin. Not the right sort of ploy to be going with against a left-handed batter with a shorter boundary on the leg side. And he'll be bowling into the left-hander. First delivery welcomes him with the 6. We knew where that one was going already.
Well, I'm not sure. The homework is getting done, and look at that. It's 55 on the board. 7 districts have achieved their first 50 within 4 overs. In fact, first ball of the 4th over.
Well, he'll be taking him on every delivery. Look at that. That was over mid-wicket. This is towards the square leg region. This is just playing into the hands of the batter, spinning it into the left-hander, who's a very aggressive batter, and I'm sure that he'll be taking him on the next 4 deliveries as well. So 10 of the first 2. And they are looking to close this game pretty quickly here. Coming into the hitting arc of Mohammad Irfan once again. Goes for it once again, and it's the square leg region once again. Well, not too sure about the ploy there to introduce a left arm spinner with a left hand batter with a short boundary on the leg side.
Terrible mistake over there. Letting Thapar bowl from this end against Irfan. First 3 balls have been hit for 14 runs. And now what they've done is that they've brought mid-on up, and they've got deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. I don't think this will change in the plans of Irfan. If it is pitched up, it is going to go up.
Well, gives himself room and goes through the offside. Smart batting from Irfan, playing the bowler on that occasion. 18 of the first 4.
What next? Are you going to put the fielder on the offside? No. The error is that you have to bowl a little quicker in the block holes.
Well,
it is in the air. Chance for the fielder, but just above his head. And Raids is not interested in second. He also wants to utilize his bat.
Well, I can tell you, had he stayed stable in his crease, this was another sitter for a maximum at mid-wicket region. 19 runs off the over with 1 delivery to go. Well, don't bowl anything outside off stump is all I can suggest from here. Oh, very well bowled, very well deceived in the end, taking the pace off and beating Rais. All ends up 19 off that over as well, a big one. So the last 3 overs, 7 districts have scored 61 runs, 4 overs done, 68 for 1. Well, goes through the offside, in fact, up and over the offside. This is running away for another boundary. A very good effort in the end by the fielder.
Well, Abdurrahim with a brilliant effort, but umpires will definitely check with the TV umpire whether at the time of connection the body did touch the rope or no.
Oh, very close. Though he got stuck. Runs given. That means not boundary. And off the edge. This is the fumble. There. And just a single on that occasion.
Well, very good commitment over there by Abdurrahimi. He has saved a couple of runs for his team. And that is the kind of commitment you got to show when you are defending a low score. 53 required on 94 balls. And they got 9 wickets in hand. Rais, seems like it's a competition between these two batters. Rais playing on 42 on 14. Irfan 28 on 10. Short and wide outside. Rais has a smile on his face. Missed the opportunity.
Shot. Sitting up. I think fielder getting underneath it. And he holds on to that one to pick up the second wicket. A big one of Rais Ahmed. He departs on 42. Oh, that was a pretty decent strike. I thought it has gone the distance. But the fielder got underneath it, and how well he held on to that one. Look at that. Very good effort from A.B. Rahim there.
Well, Abdurrahim is a fantastic fielder and took a brilliant catch over there. Rais Ahmed is walking back, score 42 with a run rate of 262.5 in just 16 balls. And Ghyas has got a wicket. It was a quick shot delivery. The best thing about that, it was not on his body. It was little away and he has to turn it toward the leg side. That's where he struggled. Well, success for AZ Sports, 71 for 2 after 4.4.
Mohammad Haider, the captain, walks out in at number 4 for his team. Well, Mohammad Irfan and Rais taking them to a pretty comfortable position. Rais just falling off the previous delivery. A good shot delivery channeled into the body and very watchfully played there by Haider. Gets off the mark of the very first delivery he faces.
Well, Mohammad Haider out there in the middle. And what a tremendous cricket lover he is. 2 teams in the name of 7 districts are playing juniors as well as seniors. The man promoting the youngsters, promoting the cricket, and also owns a couple of stadiums, one of the beautiful site of cricket in the Emirate of Ajman. And he has been investing a lot over there, building up the academy, building up a lot of facilities for the youngsters. Meanwhile, coming back to Sharjah, 5 overs have been done and dusted. It's 73 for 2.
Well, a successful over there for Gyas. Certainly putting that lid on the scoring run rate. They were going great guns for the wicket number 2. 61 scored in just 3 overs between Rais and Irfan. It's going to be Kuldeep, the new bowler from the Bukhatar end, replacing Sushen Thapar, who went for plenty, especially against Irfan, who was very harsh on him. A wayward delivery. Those are not the kind of deliveries you will be bowling, especially defending a very low total. Freebies provided and accepted.
Well, a very poor delivery in the course of the game. Important runs added to the score. 6 extras have been given so far.
These are 5 of them just conceded of the previous delivery. A wayward delivery, no chance for the wicket keeper.
It's a top edge. Fine leg fielder coming under it. Back pedaling, not easy. But very good running between the wickets. They have grabbed 2 runs out of that shot.
Well, the ball seems to be chasing Abdul Rahim everywhere. Didn't really look settled under that one. He was circling around that high catch. And in the end, he didn't even reach close to the ball. 2 runs taken in the process. Irfan looking to close this game early.
Very agriculture at that occasion, but an inner edge might take the ball away. No, Abdul Rahim is very quick. Well, showing plenty of commitments. Good to see the senior statesman for SG Sports. He is very active and agile over there.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly saving a couple of runs for his team. And we are definitely seeing some movement off the surface and in the air from Kuldeep, but he's just not channeling them in the right areas.
Well, Abdul Rahim is from Muzaffarabad city of Pakistan. As a pupil, it's a hilly area, so naturally they remain very fit, very active.
Well, in the slot for Irfan, and he's not going to miss out on those ones. Moves on to 37 of just 15 with that boundary.
Well, easy picking for Irfan. Also no one there in the deep at deep mid-wicket region, and one bounce over the rope. He moves on to 37 and just 15 balls.
Now they've got a fielder there. Changing the field once again. They've got fine leg deep earlier. Now fine leg is coming up in the circle. The long on is pushed back. In fact, the mid on is pushed back to long on. Giving himself room, and once again, what a shot this is. Almost gone the distance. One bounce boundary. Irfan, how well he's playing out there in the center.
Well, no answer to such kind of batting. Irfan is just getting runs as per his mood. If they are putting the fielder on the leg, he is hitting them over cover. What a player he is. You have to be a very special bowler to dismiss or to contain the kind of batter Irfan is.
Well, they're running away with the show. Gives himself room once again. Outside half of the bat, but it will still go for a boundary. Once again, a big over. 21 conceded of that. And Irfan moves on to 45 of just 17. End of power play. 7 districts are running away with the show. 94 for 2.
What a performance by 7 districts. They have put up 94 on the board in power play, and if I'm not wrong, this is the highest runs which any team has achieved in the power play in this ongoing 35th Sharjah Ramadan League. Gyas has got the wicket. Well, full delivery, and Haider just drives it away toward the long off, in fact, for a single. Irfan just need 5 runs to achieve his personal milestone of 50. A very consistent player for 7 districts. Recently have grabbed player of the tournament awards in many tournaments recently for 7 districts. Always among the runs. A very good fielder and a very good bowler as well. Well, there was an opportunity, and yes, the fumble over there allowed them to take a single. The fielder just slipped over there at that occasion, and it's Abdurrahim. Oh, Heather just trying to give himself room to play an uppercut, missing it out at that occasion. 26 needed in 80 balls. Well, just play it toward the long on and it will be another single. .1 is the current run rate. Well, they only need 25 runs in 79 balls. 2 per over. Powerful performance once again by 7 district seniors. Irfan wanted to play the late cut shot, beaten at that occasion, and that will be the end of over number 7. 99 on the board for the loss of 2. 25 needed. Abdurrahim has got a chance to roll his arm, and a single taken by Haider, and now it's Irfan onto the strike, and there is also change in the comb box. Well, it's my dear friend Riswan will be taking you for the next passage of play. Welcome, Riswan.
Well, thank you ever so much. 7 districts juniors with that single have reached the triple figure mark. 100 on board for them. 24 required of 77 deliveries. Irfan is showing some powerful performance out there. 46 of 19 deliveries. He's been absolutely brilliant with his batting performance out there today. Alongside Rais, well, great batters. And Abdur Rahim has come down the order tonight and has been given the responsibility to roll his arm, and has been absolutely immaculate with his lines. 24 is just what is required of 75 deliveries. We'll see how they go about finishing off this as soon as possible.
Well, Abdurrahim, he can be very handy with his off spin, and he is not just an orthodox off spinner. He can also bowl those arm balls, and I have seen him bowling superbly, and he can be very key. I know Irfan just need 4 runs, but it will be a risk if he goes across the line against Abdurrahim. He's a quality bowler.
Skillful, amazing. Well, you name it, you've got it. And Irfan gets his 50 off in style and shows that bat to the dugout. Look at that shot. Absolutely skillful out there. Shuffled across, and that reverse shot coming in play. Well, Irfan has reached to 52 of just 23 deliveries. He's been off color in a couple of innings prior to this match, but there was a century to his name at the ICC Academy. Well, what a talent this young lad is. Mohammad Irfan for you. Just when they got that maximum, a dot ball to finish the over. 7 districts, 106 for 2. Well, in comes Anjum for 7 for AZ Sports. He gave away 16 runs in his first over. They just need 18 runs now of 71 deliveries. Mohammad Haider trying to free his arms. Will get a single, and rightly so gets the mighty Irfan on strike. Remember, he's got the capability to finish off this game as soon as possible. What a knock it has been from Mohammad Irfan. Playing on the merit of the delivery, shots, innovative shots from him, highly skillful, very impressive, phenomenal, I would say, an extraordinary performance from him. Wavered down the leg side, an additional extra for 7 districts junior, 7 districts. We've just had the match earlier, 7 districts and juniors. We took on Karwan CC, and this time it's the 7 district seniors team. Straight down the ground will just be a single, and Mohammad Haider will definitely fancy his chances up against Anjum Zishan. (15 of 69). The deficit is quite big. Zishan Anjum, the veteran cricketer from AZ Sports. Some good batting performances from Riswan. Sushen Thapar towards the end. They can manage to score only. Comes down the wicket straight to the fielder, and no damage done. Hit hard towards that leg side, and that will be a boundary. Mohammad Haider joins the party now. He's got the boundary of the last over. 9 overs gone. 7 districts are 113 for 2. Right then, Vibor Yadav has been introduced into the attack. The required run rate is 1 run per over. 11 required of 66 deliveries. What a big win it will be for 7 districts going into the tournament, increasing the net run rate. Well, great performance from 7 districts. They've been quite instrumental throughout the game, right from ball 1 and the bowling performance alongside fielding. And now with respect to batting, quite impressive. That's exactly what's been the hallmark of their game. They've been playing to their potential. Vibor Yadav, part of AZ Sports, plays alongside a couple of other teams as well. London Royals for the I-10 that is ongoing at ICC Academy. Wrapped on the pads, but going down the leg side, Vibor certainly not interested in asking that for the umpire. Clinical performance throughout from 7 districts. They've been asked to field first. They've been quite impressive with the bowling, and they've got clear message from the management, and they've been living up to the expectations of the team. Rightly so. Irfan, what a knock he has had. It'll just be a single. Haider playing the second fiddle, 11 of 11 for him. Looks like he's in mild pain out there, Vibor Yadav. Probably a niggle in the knee. But he usually bowls in the power play. Has been introduced into the attack towards the 10th over. 10 runs is what is required. Can 7 districts finish off this chase in this over? Haider does have the ability to hit big. He's got the mid wicket as vacant area for him. Extra cover, there's no extra cover. And they've got deep third and deep square leg and long on and long off. Didn't quite time it. Be straight to the fielder. Lucky I would say Mohammad Haider survives there. A slow one off pace delivery could have certainly hit the stumps. Just to give you guys updated information with respect to the points table in Group A, UAZ Game Strikers and Royal Phoenix Clinic and UAE Kings 11 are placed at 1, 2 and 3. Mohammed Warriors yet to score their 2 points on board, and in Group B, Pacific Sports leading from the front with 4 points. 7 districts, they played 1, they won 1, and 2 points for them. UAE AZ Sports, they played 1, they played 2, they won against Arkham CC. They've got 2 points on board. Arkham lost all their matches. In Group C, UAE Ali Fama, 2 out of 2 for them. They're leading at 4. UAE Fly Emirates, they played 2. They have won 1. They've lost 1. They've got 2 points on board. Vision Shipping, they lost 1. They are still yet to score. 10 overs gone. 115 for 2. We'll come back with the points table after in the next over. Right then, the skipper will continue. Nadeem Anjum has given away 23 runs. Charges down the ground, and there's a miswheel and will fetch them a boundary. Nadeem Anjum absolutely not happy out there. That should have been stopped. That's elementary for you. Coming right off the middle of the bat, and a poor fielding in the end. Well, they're just one big hit away, 7 districts. Hit hard, high in the no man's land, and they will take a couple of runs. Well, I think that was going to be close. They will have a check upstairs. It'll be a close one if Haider has made it comfortably. We'll have to wait and watch. Let's have a look. I think he's gone. He's away from the crease. Haider will have to depart, courtesy run out. That's the signal from the umpire. Mohammad Haider will have to depart. Well, I thought for a second he's out. Well, he is out. There's been a lot of drama out there. I was surprised when he got back to take the guard yet again. But rightly so, umpire Kashif says Mohammad Haider will have to depart. There was a bit of confusion out there. But third umpire clearly stating that it is out. Mohammad Haider departs after playing, after scoring 17 of 17. A direct throw from Mohammad Riswan. Four runs required of 58 deliveries. Will this be the over that they want to finish off? Single taken, and that will bring Irfan on strike, and the new batter out at the center is Wahab. Played with soft hands down the ground. Just giving that strike to Wahab to finish off things for 7 districts. It's been a clinical performance from the team of 7 districts. They've been instrumental with their approach, quite optimistic from ball 1, just playing out those deliveries. Just trying to understand the plan behind this. They've got 2 slips in place. Tries to go big. Will he find the fence? No. Fielder cuts it off, and that will be a single for Wahab. End of 11. 7 districts are level at 123 for 3. They just need 1 run now. Right, Ajay Wachata comes out to the center to bowl, And the first delivery has been punished. Wahab taking advantage, the one in the slot for him, and he's deposited that into the stands. A great win for Seven Districts. What a wonderful team display it has been here. AZ Sports on the back foot. Handshakes all around. Shakir Afridi, Sushain Thapa for you there. A clinical performance coming from the Seven Districts. Well, that's the batting scorecard for you. Rais Ahmed at the top, scoring 16 of just 42 deliveries. Haider Ali got out for a duck. It was Irfan's show. He remains unbeaten. 55 of 28 for him. Haider played a second fiddle, 17 of 17. And it was Wahab in the end who scored 8 of 4. Let's have a look at the bowling scorecard. Well, nothing much to talk about there except for Kias, who's been impressive. 2 overs, 1 for 10 for him. And Vibor Yadav, 1 over, none for 2. The rest of them, Shakir was able to pick up a wicket. But the economy rates have been astronomically high up there. 16.50, 10.33 for Anjum, 19 for Thapar. Expensive spell from Kuldeep as well. And in the end, Ajay Wacheta, 1 ball that he bowled and that was hit for a maximum. They managed to score 129 in response to 123 that was posted by AZ Sports. Well, that's the match summary for you. Match number 16, Seven Districts versus AZ Sports. AZ Sports won the toss and elected to bat first, and they've managed to put up a total of 123 on board, thanks to some decent batting from Mohammad Riswan, 38 of 32 for him. Kuldeep, 20 of 17, and Thapar remained unbeaten on 17. Haider Ali, 2 for 19 for him. Mohammad Haider, 2 for 24 for him, and Awais, 1 for 5. And in response, Seven Districts, Irfan unbeaten on 55 of 28 deliveries. Rais, what an outing he had, 42 of 16 deliveries. And Haider, 17 of 17 for him. Ghias, the pick of bowlers, 2 overs, 1 for 10. And Shakir, 2 overs, 1 for 33. Well, in the end, Seven Districts managed to win by a comfortable 7 wickets. Well, don't go anywhere. We've got the post-match presentation lined up for you. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with the post-match presentation.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of the game number 16, which was played between Seven Districts and AZ Sports. Well, what a game we have, especially for the Seven Districts. Well, moving on, Let me thank first of all the Sharjah Cricket and all the administration behind in providing us a tournament of this high standard. And let me also thank the sponsors, Royal Phoenix Clinic, the title sponsor, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner FanCode, event partner TCM, associate sponsor Tamir Al Madina Real Estate, sports sponsor 7 Districts. Well, 7 Districts, they have really restricted AZ Sports to 123, and later on they have chased this down comfortably and winning the game by 7 wickets. Moving on with the presentation, I have got Mr. Tehseen Javed, who happened to be the match referee and will be giving the award to the player who is potentially one of the best all-rounder of UAE domestic circuit. As I see, he is none other than Irfan from 7 Districts. Please come onto the stage and receive your award from Mr. Tehseen Javed. Irfan has blasted 55 with some massive 4 sixes and boundaries as well to his name. इरफान एक मरतबा फिर ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस रही आपकी बॉलिंग के साथ, बैटिंग के साथ, क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र है, अल्लाह पाक ने परफॉर्म करवाया। उसके बाद थोड़ा विकेट लो था पर बैटिंग के लिए थोड़ा इजी था, कंडीशन इजी थी, तो अल्लाह पाक ने इज्जत दी।
इरफान, आपकी एक हैबिट, आदत बन चुकी है, आप बहुत सारे टूर्नामेंट्स में प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट हो रहे हैं, तो क्या कुछ ख़ास प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
जी जी, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, ये अल्लाह पाक की तरफ से ही है। बाकी हम तो एफर्ट करते हैं और अपनी मेहनत करते हैं, बाकी अल्लाह पाक इज्जत दे रहा है।
इरफान, मैं एक क्वेश्चन आपसे करना चाहूँगा कि बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स बैटिंग कर लेते हैं, बॉलिंग कर लेते हैं, लेकिन वो सिचुएशन जो विकेट है, ग्राउंड है, उसकी असेसमेंट नहीं कर पाते, तजिया नहीं कर पाते। आपने बड़े ज़बरदस्त तरीके से एडजस्ट किया विकेट के ऊपर, तो क्या आप इस चीज़ को प्रायोरिटी देते हैं अपनी बॉलिंग और बैटिंग के अलावा?
जी जी, वो हैदर भाई हमें बहुत इस बारे में गाइड करते हैं। वो क्रिकेट को समझते ज़्यादा हैं, खेलते कम है, समझते ज़्यादा हैं। वो हमें गाइड बहुत अच्छा करते हैं, तो ये उसी का रिजल्ट है।
वेल हैदर, आप मेहनत करते रहें और मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है जिस तरह आपका पोटेंशियल है, आपकी सलाहियतें हैं, आप ज़रूर एक दिन एक हाईएस्ट लेवल पे भी खेलेंगे इंशाल्लाह।
इंशाल्लाह। थैंक यू, जज़ाकल्लाह सर।
थैंक यू वेरी मच इरफान, थैंक यू वेरी मच। वेल इरफान, वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट player of the match and the match number 16. Well, stay tuned with us for the more exciting games coming to you tomorrow, and you can always watch us, stream us live on Sharjah Facebook and YouTube pages along with the FanCode app. This is Nadeem signing off with this post-match presentation.